All right. Now, looking ahead to the team that they lost to. By the way, we're going to talk about BYU Tech last. That's the game of the week. We'll talk about that last, even though it's an 11 a.m. game. Who the hell made that an 11 a.m. game? What kind
Greg
of
Sankey?
sadist? I mean, good grief. But anyway,
they were ESPN, whoever the powers that be, had the finger on the button to schedule that one at 7 p.m. and then the phone rang and Greg Sankey was there, just saying, "Don't you dare!"
Yeah, freaking.
And so they got bumped to 11.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's good news for BYU that it's not a night game. Frankly,
who is playing at 7?
I don't think we have a single game at 7.
We don't.
No, I don't think it's not a Big 12 game.
Yeah.
7 o'clock time slot belongs to Florida, Kentucky, Bama, LSU, Notre Dame, Navy, Utah State, Nevada, UCLA, Nebraska is the 8.
Yeah, so that Bama LSU with the 6:30 slot on ABC.
But that's not even. That's just 2 brands. That's not even going to be a good game. Bama's
No,
going
it's
to
gonna
roll.
suck.
It's gonna.
I mean,
yeah.
come on.
I mean, you even look
Ridiculous.
at like the 6 o'clock kickoffs, and they're also absolute butt cheeks. So is the 5 o'clock. Who made this schedule?
And then A&M Missouri at 2:30. See, that would be a better game than Alabama LSU to put into the primetime slot.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've got Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit, everyone coming to Lubbock for an 11 a.m. kickoff and College game day. Heaven forbid we put that on the primetime slot for ABC, but whatever.
Yeah, I just can't believe that game day's doing 2 Big 12 games in a row.
Bullying works.
Yeah. Yes.
Apparently.
Okay, speaking of bullying, West Virginia, right? West Virginia is a 6.5-point favorite at home against Colorado. Y'all, Colorado is buns, man. I mean, this is.
I don't know. They looked pretty good for one game.
I don't. The John Denver Bowl is not going to end well for the Buffaloes.
Well, this is not the John Denver Bowl. That's West Virginia, Texas Tech. Colorado has no claim to John Dutzendorf whatsoever.
Well, listen, it needs to be like the Commander-in-Chief's trophy, right?
the three-way.
Yes, yes. I mean, but this is like he sings about the Rocky Mountains. He sings about Western Virginia.
And he is a Texas Tech almost alum. I don't think he graduated.
He also briefly lived in Fort Worth. So if we're gonna draw scanty connections,
so it's a 4-way trophy.
Yeah, yes.
TCU, who has like absolutely no connection to it whatsoever,
not at all. Okay, so yeah, Colorado's already lost back-to-back games against Utah and Arizona. I don't, man. Yeah,
should we make a better wager?
Well, what do you have in mind?
Does Colorado win, or does Deion Sanders make it to next season? Which one's more probable?
I'm gonna say Deion making it to next season. I don't see him getting fired this year.
No, well, and I don't think Deion gets fired anyway. I think it's more likely.
I think him just stepping down.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, it's more likely that he's like, nah, man, I'm not. I'm not into this.
I mean,
anymore.
Dude, you have had how many critical surgeries in the past 12 months, and you're still trying to do arguably one of the most stressful jobs in the world? Like, come on.
I mean,
I have coworkers that are like 35 plus years old, and they act more like teenagers than some of these teenage football players. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were going to point out one singular thing for why Colorado has been miserable this year, it's just Deion's health. I mean, he was putting up with cancer and having surgery throughout the entire offseason. Like, how do you prepare for a season like that?
Yeah.
Step down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Warren Sapp's going around kicking over pylons.
And he's right behind him to pick him up is the funniest thing. So he endorses it. He's like, yeah, you do what you got to do, and I'll fix it for you.
Yeah. Well, Dishfish is calling it in the comments. Colorado loses by 30 points to West Virginia. Man,
Ooh.
I don't know. 30
I hope not.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot.
Because the real Dutzendorf Cup is still facing Texas Tech in a couple weeks. So I'd really prefer West Virginia not to suddenly decide that they're good.
I mean, they're playing better.
It's the Rich Rod way, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, West Virginia's got Colorado, then they go to Arizona State, who now does not have Sam Leavitt for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, West Virginia could very easily be on a 3-game winning streak going into that Texas Tech game.
So then we get West Virginia playing to get into a bowl game, trying to play to get Rich Rodriguez a bowl in his first year as Texas Tech goes into Morgantown. That's just that is the Texas Tech way.
Yeah.
That is just how it rolls for us
would
all the time.
absolutely burn to the ground if that happens.
Man.
There would not be a safe
would be so
couch
fun.
in that entire state.
I mean, I still think Tech would roll in that game.
Oh, for sure,
that
yeah.
would at least be a really fun scenario. Like, at least have some excitement for that last game. Yeah, I mean, West Virginia covers. Like I said, I think I'm a Scotty Fox believer. There's pieces there. There's a lot more rebuilding needs to occur, but there's pieces there that you can build on. And I do think Rich Rod's the guy.
Yeah.
Between UCF and West Virginia, he's the guy who's going to have the most long-term success. All right, let's talk next about heading on to the 2:30 slot, Kansas at Arizona. This was on my ESPN pick'em, and I was struggling with this one, man. I think I'm going with Arizona at home. I think Arizona is. I feel like they're just playing a little bit better ball at this point in the season, but I'm open to convincing. What is y'all's read on this game?
I have not watched a down of Arizona football this year. They were not on Tech's schedule. I didn't think they were very good. I do think Kansas came into the season incredibly overrated. Like I just didn't think they were going to be as good as they were claiming to be. And Arizona, I'm showing a 5.5 point favorite. I think Arizona covers, and I don't really think it's a particularly close game.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Daniels is gonna Jalen Daniels again, I guess. I don't know. Like, Kansas always bewilders me because the years that they're supposed to do good, they don't do good at all. And then when they're not supposed to do good, they decide to make us have like a giant what if isms scenarios of who's going to go to the Big 12 championship game. So like I don't know. I think that realistically Arizona is going to be the better team. They just got done putting belt to ass on Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that they're going to have the better momentum. And I mean,
playing at home,
Kansas
too.
just,
Mhm.
yeah.
That might help Kansas, though, playing on the road. They get to plant knives and all kinds of things on the field to try to get the swing going.
Yeah.
They might throw a tortilla to get an automatic first down.
Throw it into the stands from the field.
Yeah, I mean, ever since that Kansas State game, I'm just like, oh, man, Kansas, no, you're not.
They barely beat Okie State. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Granted, give me a few weeks. I might be saying the exact same thing about us. But,
true.
Come on.
Well, and here's the thing. Kansas, so this game, Arizona wins this game, they're bowl eligible, right? So they got something they're playing for. Kansas, I think, is still Kansas is one game shy of bowl.
Whoever wins is bowl eligible.
Yeah.
But Kansas does still have Iowa State on the schedule, too.
Sure does.
Which we'll talk about. Y'all are in a world of hurt right now. Yeah.
Good understatement.
Yeah.
the Irish curse.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't even.
Except you won that game, so it's just going to Ireland at all.
Now the Leprechaun's collecting. They won, and now he's collecting.
We are far past the Irish curse.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it then. Brownie's coming to town. He's coming to Cowtown for Iowa State TCU. We're going to show him a good time. You
guys don't even have the biggest livestock yard. What are we talking about?
Well, I mean, hey, listen.
Do you even grow corn?
Yeah, it's the Chisholm Trail.
You guys can't grow corn.
Listen, y'all in the Midwest were so worried about friggin' tick-borne illnesses and Spanish fever that we had to be supplying you all the cows. All right, so you're welcome. All right. So Iowa State comes. TCU's a 6.5 point favorite. I do like the Frogs in this one. This is the only game left on our schedule, frankly, that I am very confident about. And it's because of the issues on Iowa State's defense. I mean, Brownie, update us. What's the situation?
So we are now officially down 2 of our starting corners, 2 of our original starting safeties. We also have 2 safeties that are probable, 2 safeties that are doubtful, 2 corners that are doubtful. 1 of our starting linebackers is now out for the season. and 2 of our defensive linemen are doubtful for the game. So if you're keeping track at home, we officially only have 4 total starters from our defense, and we are now officially down in our secondary to walk-ons.
Yeah.
Suit up, Brownie.
Yeah.
I'm a kicker, man.
I mean, listen,
I am a grade A kicker. Oh, and Rocco Beck is mentally not well because he put his best friend in a hospital. So, yeah, not great
good
there either.
I'm trying to find, because like Dishfish, I'm telling you, Hoover is going to play. It's going to be fine. I'm trying to find the tweet that I was wanting to tell you about, but Hoover. Okay, so yeah. I mean, Iowa State's defense, I've watched the last couple of Iowa State games. That defense has struggled.
It has to be John Heacock trying to like out-professor the professor on some of these instances, because when you genuinely watch some of that Arizona tape and the BYU game, like he legitimately is calling pressure, and Bear Bachmeier, if you want to pass this on, Chris, to McGuire and everybody else, he sucks ass when you apply pressure. He can't throw a spiral. All you have to do is keep blitzing. But instead of doing that, you decide, hey man, let's drop into a cover 4 prevent, and then they run for 17 yards.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why are we doing that? Or you apply pressure, you don't get home, and your 2 safeties don't know what a cover 3 is.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, because you can't apply pressure. You're trotting like guys who were like on the math team to try to edge rush, and you can't get there.
One of our safeties, you should go watch some of the Cincinnati highlights. One of the Cincinnati touchdowns, our star safety, like just who plays the star in the middle of the field, who is a walk-on, a sophomore walk-on, got juked by the running back 15 yards away.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying that is our current situation on defense. I have absolutely no faith that we're going to win whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure TCU is for sure going to cover this.
Yeah, I mean, as sloppy as our offense has been the last several weeks, I mean, we've just got. I think there's just too much of a talent disparity between our starting receivers and Josh Hoover, and frankly, Kavorian Barnes, right? And what Iowa State's having to roll out there. Here, okay, so Dishfish, just to prove to you that I'm not lying, okay, here is the tweet from JD Andres. Okay, it's come to my attention the news I put out regarding Josh Hoover getting surgery over the bye week was wrong. He never got surgery. He only had a jammed thumb. I would never purposely put out bad information. Now it's the mea culpa.
Liar.
Okay, like like I swear to God. All right.
See, and we're gonna find out that it actually was broken the whole time after the season's over. They're like, yeah, no, he was playing with a broken thumb.
I mean, sure, they could say that. But
yeah, but a broken thumb quarterback can still beat our secondary.
Yeah,
he could probably throw with his bad hand. Oh, dude, anybody could beat our secondary.
It's like whenever middle school me was playing football, and like my defensive career began and ended when a guy who was about 4 feet taller than me was running at me, and I just dove out of the way.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate to what we have because we can't tackle either. So,
yeah. Yes. Okay, Dish. I don't know where you're getting your information, bro. Whatever.
Bookmark it. We will revisit it at the end of the season, and Dish can come back. We'll get him on the show to come back and just tell you about how right he was for 2 hours.
Yes. Now, this is the other thing that I wanted to show, and the other reason that I am confident is because we're playing at home. Hoover has been significantly better at home than he has been on the road this year. I know that most of these like completion percentage is relatively similar, but look at this. 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the road, 16 touchdowns, 1 interception at home. Right. That's just a totally different.
That sounds like terrible play calling.
Yeah, that's it. It's just the play
and that's coming from Iowa State, who is notorious for terrible play calling.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the play call.
Why not shallow cross when it's 3rd and 19?
Well, there is some of that. But But okay. So yes, TCU covers, TCU wins, and then we'll see if we win another game after that. I don't know who we pissed off that we're playing BYU in Provo at freaking like 9:15 or whatever the hell time. God,
You
terrible.
got your Jamies prepared for that one, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
at Houston, and then Cincinnati decided they were going to be good this year too.
Yeah. Yep. I know. It's it's rough. Listen, I just want to be in the Pop-Tart Bowl, man. Just let me be in the Pop-Tart Bowl, please. That's all I really
No,
want.
that's my bowl.
You got to make a bowl first, Brownie. Okay.
I went from like dreaming
not
about the
making a bowl.
Pop-Tart Bowl last year to now I'd be ticked off if Tech ended up in the Pop-Tart Bowl this year.
I mean, I was kind of joking with some of the Cincinnati guys where they were like, we have aspirations for college football playoffs. I was like, you have too many losses. You should be going for the Pop-Tart Bowl because the Pop-Tart Bowl is way better than any of the at-large bid bowl games for the college football playoffs.
It should be the national championship game. They should just reinsert the Pop-Tart Bowl into the national championship. And the Pop-Tart trophy is the college football national championship trophy.
Hell yeah. I'm down. Where do I sign the petition?
Right, yeah. Or if we get an alternate universe where there's like an NIT for college football, the Pop-Tart Bowl is at the top of that tournament.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just give it time. Texas secedes, makes everybody secede from something. So
we'll take Arkansas with us and reunite the Southwest Conference.
Yeah,
to play in the Pop-Tart Bowl, which is in Orlando.
Yeah.
You guys,
that'll be our national championship.
You guys can have Oklahoma, but I draw the line at Okie State. You can have half of the Oklahoma Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
No, they're Big Eight. Keep them in the Big Eight. You guys can have them. You can have Missouri too.
You know what I learned is that the Oklahoma-Texas rivalry is older than the state of Oklahoma. You don't know that?
I read that like sometime like months ago, and it was like, really?
They started playing before Oklahoma was actually a state. Like it was still Indian territory.
My favorite is the Kansas-Missouri rivalry, where they trace it all the way back to just the Civil War and not like actual games being played. They consider the Civil War part of the rivalry.
Where they're actually like pissed off at the Jayhawkers. Yeah.
they were actually killing each other. That is in the record books for the what is it, the Border War?
Yeah.
Yes, the Border War.